Tonight on RGB, we see what was boiling over and bubbling under in this week's news headlines. Then we go beyond the runway with David Tlale, and we see who's being beyond fabulous with this week's Style Star and Globetrotter.
That's a real Goboza in your house, Betunana, to give you a taste of the good life elekwa celebs. Xa ezo celebs zona zingaleqwa ngumkhosi. My name is Sinazo Yolo. As always, helping me make sense of everything is my favorite right-hand man on my left, Samora Manges.
Yes. Moleka kuwe sisi and molweni kuni nani apho emakhaya siyabulela into bana nisijoine for another blazing week of rumors and fan fury on Africa's gossip leader. Izolo marked International Day of the Girl Child, and the rights that ladies big and small have fought hard to earn. If you're making a positive difference in the life of a girl, you're doing something good. Now it's time to see who was doing good, bad, and ugly with this week's news headlines.
Sithi halala bantu kuPhalen Tlale for bringing home the gold. He won Best African Actor at the New Vision International Film Festival for his work on Shadow. Proving once again, just because kukwi Shadow doesn't mean uzoba ne-shade wena usebenzile buti.
And someone else who is not new to shade, Unsigi Mazwai, isn't satisfied with Umetro FM. A city in Dokbana, they shielded funny man Mushendiki after he made what she calls a body-shaming joke about Inuzi Zake. Umusheke betuna uye wayocela uxolo emoyeni, but that was not enough. Strange, since Unsigi said that if creeps have a problem with Inuzi Zake, mabahambe bayothetha noThixo. Cacile into yokubana i-reception is not the same phaya emoyeni ne.
Now, speaking of nudes, Munchal Tsaneli has said she'll stop posting pics of her booty xa nathi siyeka umane uzenza ngathi siyothuka. This is after she showed herself drenched in yogurt, darling, which is an interesting way to make chocolate milk. One fan said he is all for it. I want ba ebetwitha ngesandla okanye ngezandla koko besitsho lo bhuti.
Then there are those that walk away from fame for all the right reasons. Muzo Shota Mngobi and his wife Phumeza Mdabe are slowly stepping back into the limelight after a 5-year break to take care of their son after he lost his eyesight to cancer. Betuna ipi trophy yale couple. Well done to the both of them. And Yazi Snazo, they even set up a foundation to help other blind children.
Now, Casper Nyovest went full Superman on haters after Moshe Ndiki's fiancé Phelo shared a picture of them kissing. Phelo and Moshe, not Casper in the mix there. Why you homophobes as yazavela nje zisithi it's disgusting. You're disgusting. Casper was khumbuza ke homophobes, but gay people go through a lot just to be themselves and advise people to stop sharing hate and rather move on. Casper is not wearing a Superman cape at his next gig.
Oh, AKA weighed in on the Amapiano versus hip-hop beef with some sage words. We are white again. Dance to whatever you like, as long as you're Mzansi, maichise iti be. Put that on your turntable and spin it.
Fans of Msaki have lambasted Prince KB and his booking manager Ngongabi Mbulelo to the artist after their track won House Record of the Year. Msaki kanga beqala xukuke yena uveske wathi not everyone sees the need to acknowledge their collaborators. Ewe kodwa abo bantu ngabantu abangenambeko mana bakhuliswanga kakuhle awutsho iReal Goboza yabuya.
Coming up, we continue dishing the dirt on the delightful in the news. Then we have an up-close and personal sit-down with David Tlale.
So we're around of all the Goboza that is good right here on Mzansi for sure. Now, must turn up the juice and see what shakes loose. Awutsho darling.
It's time to recap more of the happenings that reminded us what mistakes look like in part 2 of this week's news headlines.
Now, Zenande Mpeyane took to Twitter to shade all of Celebville, darling, calling them all fake. Nangona engumuntu owaziwayo ke naye, she doesn't count herself as a celebrity. Esithi, I'm in a very good space, mind, body, soul, content and at peace.
Usomizi nomyeni wakhe uMohale are still under a microscope with hordes of fans looking for any and every excuse to poke holes in their relationship. Now, the biggest one is that uMohale kuthiwa akakho enthusiastic about everything. Now, folks, do you know married people? When last did you see your parents jump for joy?
Now, Proverb wasn't interested in being drawn into a fight about who the best host in South Africa is, saying there is no competition of any kind here, Queen Bee all day, every day. Kukho abathi ke she gets all the work and that's why she's the best. Queen Bee abaphendule yena athi she is the best, which is why she gets all the work. And that is how we look at the current score, Bantu. Haters, celebrities, 10,000 million points.
It's so cool to see celebs striking back. Haters have opinions. Everyone does. The thing is, no one is taking any ish anymore. A co-fashion designer that has done more and gone further, all while flying the SA flag high worldwide. He is the style OG and he has just showcased at Africa Fashion International Joburg Fashion Week on Thursday.
Now here to tell us how he brings it all together, RGB is proud to welcome in studio the king of swag.
Yes.
Mr. Fashion himself, David Tlale. All right,
I'm good, how are you?
Congratulations on the showcase. Ibinjani Tanu.
The show was amazing. I mean, it was purely a celebration of my mom's life. It was purely a tribute of the journey that I've walked with her. And also paying homage because she's been part of my journey. When I won the New Talent, she was the only person that ran to the stage to go and give me a hug to say, that's my boy.
Yeah.
So I think this showcase was only befitting to give an amazing send-off tribute of our journey with her on these runways. Definitely, we missed her as always. I mean, it was not the same to see her not coming to give me that bouquet of flowers. Yeah. It was one of the toughest ones.
Now, David, you've always spoken about how much of an integral part your mom played in making you the man that you are. Could you tell us what is the biggest lesson that you learned from her that shaped the person that you are today?
I mean, there's many lessons that my mom has taught, but the most important is knowing God and who God is in my life. And that it doesn't matter what situations or even drama you go through in life, if you turn back to God, all things do work out with time. So those teachings will never go away from my life.
Life, boy. Yes.
Yeah.
So let's speak about the actual fashion collection. What elements of mama's love came into it, into the fabrics, into the shapes, into the construction of the garments?
I mean, the tribute for Joyce was like purely looking at her flamboyance, the taste that she had, because I worked with her as my muse. She was colorful, she was vibrant and everything else. Those textures are coming through, bright colors came through, and also just fusing a lot of drama, because my mom was this lady that would arrive late at church intentionally.
Oh, so
she was
grand
that girl,
entrance.
grand entrance. And everybody knew that I mean, people are gonna attend and everything else. So we saw that element of drama coming through the collection in terms of texture, and also making sure that people actually do pay attention to the collection, not just the music, not just on each other, and also their mobile phones. We saw people actually sitting like that and just like looking at the detailing, the craftsmanship.
Did you ever think that you would have a Bantu Bafana no Naomi Campbell wearing, your clothes and being so proud to wear it and being supportive of the David Tlale brand?
I think, if you asked me this question 18 years ago, I didn't know. I didn't know that today I'll be talking to you guys. I didn't know that, we would be so blessed to have showcased New York Fashion Week, dressed the likes of Naomi. We didn't know. But the one thing that we knew as a brand is that we are called for greatness and we are called to build a legacy.
David, you've showcased all over the world over the past few years.
Not yet.
Which cities have been your favorite to showcase in, and where do you still want to go?
Number one, I'm going to start home. Showcasing in Johannesburg has been one of the most phenomenal because this is where the brand is made.
Oh.
And this is where the brand is. This is headquarters for us. And New York has been phenomenal. Paris has always been amazing. Dubai was great. And also showcasing, I've just come back like last weekend from Nigeria. We were part of the DFA Design Africa Fashion. And it was like really, really beautiful to see the aesthetic of South Africa coming forth, because I was not showing, but I was part of the panel discussions there. And one city that I'm working towards like shortly in the near future, it's Tokyo. I'd really love to see the brand in Tokyo. I'd love to see the brand in Milan. London, we're kind of like flirting with it.
All right, so David, you've had some showcases in very extravagant places. I mean, you've shut down places that other people have not been able to shut down. Why is it so important for you to have these different places to other designers?
For us as a brand, I mean, we try to tell a narrative, we tell a story with all our collections. And every location that we choose, it's all about amplifying the brand, amplifying the collection, what inspired the collection, and making sure that we also plug into showcasing the beautiful spaces that we have in South Africa.
Okay, Watacha on visiting Nigeria.
Yes.
For EDFA Yakona. Tell us how South African and Nigerian fashion is growing together or coming together.
I mean, the journey is really interesting. My first trip in Nigeria was 2003, immediately after I won the El New Talent. And over the 18 years or 17 years that I've been to Lagos has been like fantastic. And people even my mom used to ask me like, aren't you scared to go to Nigeria? I'm scared of what? There's people that live there. There's beautiful people there. The fashion is amazing. The one thing that I wish we also learn from Nigeria is that we support one another. Nigerians, they support and believe in one another, whether it be music, fashion, food, everything is just like localized, and it's really, really great. The one thing that I love and appreciate about Nigerians, they go big. They don't hold back. Arise Fashion Week, they just like brought in Naomi, Chanel, you name it. And that's what we need to learn as South Africans. AFI, they brought in the likes of Jordan Dunn, Alec Work, we've dressed those people. If you go to Nigeria tonight, there is no bigger music, if it's not on the same level, like South African music played in clubs, restaurants, and everything else. This cross-pollination between the two countries is really fantastic.
You know, David, speaking of supermodels, Koklaus in New York. Ngiyayiqonda ubana ufonela uTyson Beckford impela nobana he must walk your show personally.
We worked together, we liked each other's energy, and he carries the brand David Tlale with pride. And also to say, a black brother is doing it right, so why not support?
Tyson Beckford no Tatum Keshwa.
Halal.
Exactly.
La Remb.
Absolutely.
Bayazazi. Tatum's been your muse for how many years now?
Tatum has been my muse for over as long as we've been in the industry, since 2003. And I mean, she's like when we did the show like last week, he said, I have to walk for Joyce because she's been part of the brand. She's seen us on our ups and downs. Joyce, that's hierarchy. My mom, Tatum, Tyson, Milan, and any other models, Cindy Lee, you name it. You know, same WhatsApp group.
How do you think we're doing as South African celebrities on the red carpet?
I think the most beautiful thing is that celebrities are starting to pay attention to what they wear. More than 10 years ago, more than 5 years ago, and now celebrities are understanding the principle of having a personal designer. I just wish we escalate that level to the next level, which I'm going to talk about. I have this thing about celebrities. As you plan your event, plan your budget, how much you're spending with the designer. I want to dress me, and I'm willing to spend X amount of money.
X amount of money.
X amount. So, which is it's great to do promotions, but up to a point. But we all need to get paid at some point.
Yes. Speaking of celebrities,
Yes.
speaking of red carpets, we're going to throw some names at you, and you have 2 words that you can respond in.
Yes.
Number 1, Lady Zama.
Oh, that's silence.
Working on it.
Okay.
Working
On
on
it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Next up, we have Pearl Tusi.
Love her.
Right.
Strava.
Hit and miss.
Bonang Mateba.
Love her.
Lala Hiriama.
Love her.
And lastly, Casper Nyovest.
Hit and miss.
As a brand,
Yeah.
ufuna uyisaphi ke ngoku into the future?
I mean, the direction that we're taking as David Tlale is to build a global brand that is made in South Africa. That's the vision, and I think we should just keep building like that. And let's just keep supporting one another. These visions and dreams of young designers like me, I'm still young at heart,
Yes.
and I'm still learning and building, and available to build the brand globally. I got you.
You know when you said available? Whoa. I don't want you to play with my feelings like that, David. When you say you are available, okay,
To build the brand globally.
I see that part, and I'm happy for you, and I'm gonna
Yes.
let you finish.
Yes.
But romantically, are you available?
Not available.
David, thank you so much.
man.
Thank you,
Yay.
guys.
AFI Fashion Week ends tonight, and the last show is at 9 p.m. If you want to catch it, you can still get tickets.
Okanye wena ungahlala nathi as i-Real Goboza, we will have some after fashion action. Sibuye ne.
Yes.
Sharp.
After the break, we find out who's made the grade with Style Star, who's making it across the world with Globetrotter, and we check out who's looking cute in them jeans.
We're in the final stretch, Bantu, the downhill run in this week's episode of The Golden Gossip right here on RGB. Lixesha loba sininike iFOMO ke ngoku.
Bethuna, ndiyanixelela mna uzawuyenza wedwa ndiyarefusa mna uyenza le nto lena because baphila i-nice life aba bantu abamna ndingakwazi uyoyiphila.
Okay, I hear you nene frustrations zakho zongabi na passport. Kodwa into onayo Samora la ekhaya inye iqala ngo-C that is going to compel you to do the segment with me. Do you know the word? Will you say it with me? Contractual obligation. So let's do it.
Ah! Well, anyway, everywhere you go, there's a celeb giving off YOLO vibes for each and every single one of us. Ewe, mna, nawe, apo, ekaya. Some rock their outfits while others rock the world.
Nabage osaziwayo making a stylish noise with RGB Style Star and Globetrotter.
Style Star wale veki goes to Nomzamo Mbatha. She attended the Verve Clicquot Polo classic event in California this weekend and looked stunning as always. The starlet is currently residing in Los Angeles for the duration of the filming of Coming to America 2, and we're glad to see she's enjoying what Los Angeles has to offer.
Akho nebhasi bantu esingayikhomba siye Los Angeles nathi siyojoyina.
Kanjani ibhasi ye Los Angeles? Khomba phezulu khomba ezantsi.
Now, in vacation news, Sims Ngema is in Thailand and she is living her best life, darling. If uyakhala nawe xa ujonga ambomkhangela ku Instagram because she is giving out FOMO left, right and center. Girl, phila ubomi bakho.
Ubondigezeleke last week wathi ngobe ndifuna uba Globetrotter wathi ndiye my mind yame ngeenyawo ndiye ndaflya ke last week esisindiflyile ndaye eMonti.
Wo Globetrotter uSamora simshayele nezandla. Ndiye Brazil.
Okay, but maske sibuyeleni ke to the business at hand. Loose cut, boot cut or skinny, it's all in how you wear them. Yes, teta get you.
But for now, let's have a look at how celebrities like the cut of their denims. And so that's why Situmele Usibu to find out what type of denims cuts are above the rest when we got to an exclusive event, Yakwa Levi's Made and Crafted launch event.
Hey, I'm currently at Sandton City at the Levi's store reopening. I'm really excited to get inside. People are dressed to the nines. Before I go enjoy myself and have some fun, I'm going to ask a couple of people about their favorite ways to wear their jeans. Let's get inside. How often do you wash your favorite pair of jeans?
Apparently, you should wash them Once a month.
The salvage denim you should not wash. You should have it with you at all times. Wear it every day. Let it mold with your body.
When they're dirty. But I usually buy like dog jeans so that I don't wash them.
Like I try avoid washing my jeans as much as possible.
Truthfully, I don't think we should be washing our denims as much as we do.
Hardly ever.
So for you, are you more of a tighter fit person or you like the boyfriend jeans, a loose jean?
I like both, but I also like tight jeans because Mama gave me some booty.
I love the mommy jeans.
Definitely skinny jeans and denim shorts, of course.
I would say it just depends on the time of the year.
Growing up, it was a skinny type of thing, but like now, I like the more relaxed fits. Yeah.
The tighter the better. Let us see what your mother gave you. You got to want everything.
Which jean? Kubonde xa uyinxiba, you're like, yabona le jean is sexy. Izandibamba kulaa ndawo where nobody's sexy.
I like to turn my jeans, man. If we be big, way, vela maqatha xwebileyo wami. Like I feel super comfortable, man.
I mean, as long as I'm wearing them, I'll feel sexy in them.
Anything that I can use for more than just one look, that's when I feel the most sexiest. And just being me, babes, what do you mean?
You gotta make sure your booty is popping.
Where do you think you should never ever be caught dead wearing a pair of jeans?
If you're going to an interview,
Job interview, okay. The gym, never.
At the beach.
Please don't do it at your 9 to 5. We all don't want to get fired. Like, I still want you to have a job at the end of the day. So, Shem 17, get you in, babes.
I think they're always appropriate, to be honest. Like, it's a safe option.
There's no place I wouldn't wear jeans.
Jean to jean, what's your opinion?
I mean, she's dripped all in it. Isn't it obvious? What do you mean? Certain things are classic and don't go out of style.
Denim on denim on denim. On denim is still in.
Classic, it's cool. Just get the right shade. You need 2 shades that work together.
So as you heard from all the people today, denim on denim still works. Wear what you want to wear as long as you make it feel good. The same way RGB makes you feel good. Let's get back to the studio.
Siyabulela wethu Sibu. Feeling good is fine, but make sure you only rip your denim as much as is classy. And ukhumbule, if you're gonna ask someone to tear it up, ask them to tear it from the back.
Into zakho ke wena. Kodwa back to jeans. Make sure uba uyazihlamba often zingade zibe crispy, zibe stiff bubumdaka. Oucho.
Tonight, I think we've given away enough secrets for one night, but feel free to share some of your own on our social media pages. Khangele Phaku Facebook, official Real Goboza, Instagram and Twitter at official RGB. Ningalibali ukusebenzisa la hashtag Real Goboza.
And for the darkest secrets, ezakho ke bantu, not ours. Try the personal pages at Samora_Mangesi, at Sibumbanza, and at Sinazo Yolwa. Be well, good night, mwah, mwah, bye-bye.